Yeah, but how many? 233. What are you doing with me? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Nightghost49. Welcome back to Banished. We're in our large map for the Nomadia Corp, our challenge here. I want to go over comments. I want to address something real quick. I'm not going to be taking on these guys, I don't think. We should look. Also, somebody made a comment. I don't know who it is. I'll probably see in a second because I'm going to go through them. That, hey, you deleted the well. I think that's why your game crashed. It's still here. Now, did I have a previous one and then I deleted it? I don't remember. So correct me if I'm wrong on that. So I apologize if I'm wrong on that. So real quick overview, then we're going to go through comments because that kind of all relates. Citizens 1,850, families 627. We're much closer to the homes that we need than we've been in a long time. 569 is pretty solid. Which means I definitely can't take these guys. So I'm going to deny for now. We have a lot of kids in school, and a decent amount, too, that are just little babies. So that's been helpful to bring in the smaller numbers in the mission town hall. Let's go through comments. Okay, so Joni Angel said, how much are pearls worth? Pearls are worth 10. So they're not bad. They're kind of just an extra, little ancillary thing that you get from scavengers and stuff like that. Carrie says, by pausing, oh, wait. I think you're referring to a comment prior to this one. Anyway, I'll just read them through as they are chronologically here. By pausing, I meant pausing and planning in the game. You can always pause recording to take care of anything you need in real life. Yeah, that's fair. That's true. And thank you for clarifying that. I appreciate it. She also says she left a few comments here. So, love all your series. Do whatever you find fun as another series. Oh, yeah, because I was asking about your all's feedback on Banished and other games and things like that. Gary says, I have a Banished challenge idea. Maybe you could do it as a challenge with the other YouTubers again. Oh, and then you go into it. Okay, good. Let me skim through this while I'm recording, and then I'll read it on my own in detail and throw that out to One Last Midnight because he kind of organizes the challenge. So you're saying you have to accept nomads and put have at least one way to accept nomads before year 11, and always accept nomads that come in. Very large map, flat terrain, MegaMod, Gormania as the city name, and the following goals: get all wild crops and specialty tree foresters that use different fruit trees. Interesting. Get all crops of non-trade farm animals, and max upgrade every home and building you place. That would be very challenging, and that'd take quite a bit of time, but that would be fun. Once you start accepting nomads, you're also required to fully employ any markets and trading posts and market cart vendors you use. If you play as a group challenge, you have to play at 10 times speed until your population is over 1,000 people. Then you can drop down to 5 times speed if you're having performance issues. Oh, okay. You can pause only once. Whenever you like, as long as you like. So you could pause early and place the entire city, or wait for a disaster and pause to handle the cleanup. Interesting. No dense shack allowed. That's a very specific thing kind of out of nowhere. I wonder, why do you feel that way about the dense shack? Victory conditions are fully upgraded housing and producing all the different food varieties. You're required to get any orchards you need that aren't in your city on the Wild Forester. That's interesting. I'll share that with some other people. Carnage also says, we love you. Oh, I chuckled at this comment as I read it one day. Yesterday, actually, because that's when you posted it. We, your loyal minions, beg of you, our noble and bizarre master, Night Ghost, to not stop playing Banished, in all caps with multiple exclamation marks. With that being yelled, have a nice day, oh benevolent leader. I have gotten the very resounding please don't stop playing Banished. So I am not going to stop playing Banished anytime soon. Lewis says, Night Ghost, I think your game crashed because you deleted... Oh, Lewis said this, because you deleted the Nomad Well. You might try a little experiment and see if that's the case. I had a problem with one of my maps in the Nomad Well. Whenever I tried to delete it, my game crashed when it was all demolished. Yeah, I think I'm okay. I'm not sure. And then Lewis also says, keep doing Banished, Night Ghost. You're the best at it with all your voices and all your fun comments. But that being said, I would love to see you revisit Skyrim with a new character, or maybe one of your old favorites like Vengeful Falmer, Morbus, Lorna, or Jake the Tech Shop. Vengeful Falmer definitely could keep going. The other ones, I have a really special place in my heart for all of them. You know, I think about Morbus and like his cool like conjured armor guild kind of thing going on there. Jake the Tech Shot was just a freaking blast. And Lorna to me had a very kind of dark story going on there that I wanted to explore even more. That's why I wish I could just do this full time, because I would love to just fully flesh all those fun stories. But yeah, I hadn't thought about bringing Skyrim into that mix. I was looking for more of a city building kind of game, but that is something to actually take into consideration. David White says, you're the best at Banished Night Ghost. You can do it. Andre says, don't stop Banished, please. And tools, Mr. Night Ghost. You're not wrong. Tools are in a bad spot, and we need to fix them. Sylvia says, don't ever stop. Grace says, another game would be nice, but please don't stop Banished. Okay, so that's fair. That's fair. I'm trying to look and see. Carrie also says, Dredger is the profession of the tidal pool workers. Yep, you're right. And then horses can swim, you know. Nice. The rest of these are kind of challenged comments, or the Banished challenge comments. So I'll hold off on those. Let's deal with tools. Let's look at our situation here. And then I want to address the fact that the challenge is to cover the entirety of the map. And I've been kind of fulfilling that in some ways and not in others. So our main city here is looking very good. I haven't developed this area at all, mostly because I've quite frankly been really frustrated with this. This is honestly garbage. I do not like the trade animals. I might butcher all of them and just put more llama over here. But you know what? I want different animals now. I feel like this is silly. So I might make another pasture up over here and transfer the llama and do a different animal here. I've been giving that some thought. Olives over here are great. I could honestly just keep going with olives. We need to correct this situation and just build this out. Honestly, this whole area could be an entire episode of us just building this out. Now, let's go up over here. There's all kinds of goodie space that we can do over here. I've been happy with developing this, but I'm not really using this to its full extent. I am using the brick for roads, which is a massive boon. It's been fantastic to be able to use these. Here's the one I did roof tiles. But I have been making roof tiles, and I really need to start using those on the buildings that I can for upgrades. So I am kind of keeping that in mind as well. Pottery has been good to add in. Honestly, I could easily amp up the pottery production, and I think we would benefit from that with more items to trade, but I'm not 100% sure on that yet. So we've developed a lot of this area. Let me click away from that. Farmers College, whatever, we know that's doing fine. This whole area, man, this is going to be kind of challenging to develop. What are we going to do in here? Should we do a big dock home? A dock village? I think we should. Actually, I don't even know why I said that. I think we should get rice and do rice and no fishing. Like maybe one little spot for it, but I'm not sold on the idea of the fishing as much as I used to be. I think for this area we should continue out our barley, and we haven't even fully realized the whole domesticated animals things. Honestly, we could start just selling domesticated animals instead of me using them to make other buildings. There's a lot that we can still do here. So I really like this area. I feel like from maybe here over should be dedicated to this idea. Like this whole carved out area should just be this stuff. But we have to be smart about it. I love this, and I love this part right here. I think this has been one of the more successful experiments that we did in this whole entire nonsense and shenanigans. You know what I mean? Which reminds me, real quick, let's look at production for tools. Oh my gosh, by 100. We are short by 1 flipping 100. Almost 9,000 wool. And even more coats. Even more coats. We could put an entire new large trading post right in here. In fact, I'm just gonna make one. There's no sense in us not, and just trading wool coats. How insane is that? So good. What are you doing? Why aren't you letting me be? Okay, there we go. I was about to get all uppity with that guy. What are you doing? I need to figure out this pub kitchen. But whatever, we'll figure that out later. I do like this area. I will have to say I'm not balanced right now. I'm not balanced on how much wine production we do versus how many grapes we actually have. You know what? This is full. Oh my goodness. I did not realize the tithe barn was completely full. Wow. We should put another one down, guys. Holy cow. Wow. I did not know that. Now, it's not going to fit in here. I'd like to fit one in here. With this weird space, I may have to honestly do storage barns. Storage barns are phenomenal. I love them as long as they're upgraded to the warehouses. They're just too stinking good. So let's put a couple storage barns here just to deal with this. All right. So yeah, I would like to do even more wine and stuff. Maybe cut it off here, but maybe not. Maybe we just keep going with this whole little production. I don't know what to do in this area. This is a bit of a wild card for me. I'm not going to think about it right now. And even this, I'm tempted to just continue to do wild lands here. This has been a masterful success in my opinion. We could be more efficient. I would say that, and if anybody said that to me here, I completely agree. We could easily be more efficient with some of this, but overall, it has been very successful. This has been a fun little experiment. This whole like mining area really has been a lot of fun to build up and let kind of rock and roll. Oh right, we've got 2 blacksmith shops over here going to make tools because we're increasing our output of iron. So we're doing well there. So tools we're kind of dealing with. I'd like to keep doing more agriculture along this area. This is kind of nice. And honestly, this whole area could be agriculture. So I could set up some stockpile things and really just rip all this stuff out. And it would be really a good thing, in my opinion. In fact, I'm tempted to just make a very large stockpile. Start pulling all this stuff out so we can start planning. But, I mean, I really would like to just keep going with some of the stuff here. Maybe what I should do instead, and let me just unpause and let things go. Let's go ahead and where's... Hello? Wow, that was a hard lag. Holy crap. That was really weird. I do not like it when the game does that. It just did it again, but much smaller. Okay, well, maybe we'll do a road here, but what I was saying was maybe we could fill this in with some homes and some other stuff, split it up a little bit, and then do a ton more agriculture. So basically I'm making an excuse where I could put in a big old honking stockpile here just to be lazy. And then we can get the building supply stuff and all that nonsense. So I don't know. Let's just do a 10 by 10 for a minute. And then we'll think about building this in really with a ton of homes. And then whatever else we were wanting to do over here. We do have coffee that we're not even doing anything with right now. Okay, blacksmith shops are we're doing those so we can increase the output there. We're completely out of... Can I click on you, please? We're out of flax here, which I kind of anticipated. But one thing I did not anticipate was being out of reeds. And if we look, these workshops, they're completely out of reeds being produced. And I just turned this one on for the reed farm. Oh, good, I dismissed them. So actually, let's take care of that since the tools are actually being dealt with right now. Sorry, I moved the mic there. I apologize if it made a bit of noise. I do need to look out for rice or see if I have any so I can start getting some rice planters down. And I for real need like at least a few of these. The production needs to really jump. Let's take a look though. Inventory, if we scroll down, we can check on rice and just see if we're in a decent spot. We have no rice. We had purchased it in the past. So what I'm going to do, just to think about this, if we see it or if it's just automatically purchased, because we do have automatic purchases for our food production, is I'm going to build out a few of these. Right? And in fact, I think I'm going to honor the whole like double roads here for the main thing that we're pulling out here. And then what I'm going to do, if nothing else, just to get the production going, is to do a rice planter just right there. We'll do one. So if we get rice, it'll be allocated immediately. Okay, pipe tobacco here, and the purchase already happened, which we didn't get a whole heck of a lot. Looks like we got some bacon. some brine cheese, cheese bread. So that's good. We've got a bunch of stuff that came in here. I like that. And we're making a ridiculous amount of pipe tobacco right now. Who are you? Oh, you're the pub kitchen. That's right. My apologies. I just saw that. And then you're just buying tons of food anyway. Again, I'm very, very, very tempted to replace this and take the wine, the pottery, and even these statues and put it in its own thing over here. But I'm not quite at that point yet. I don't feel 100% comfortable making that adjustment. Oh, well, look. 72. Honestly, I feel like... Let's check our food production real quick. But I actually feel like our situation with the amount of people that we have is actually not that great. Oh, we don't produce enough. Okay. I really would like to bring in between 40 and 70 more. We need them for just young people. Look, it's not looking that great. The ratio is bad. So flax, pepper, turnip, and maple. We have pepper. Okay. Turnip, maple, flax, pepper, turnip, and maple. So I need all the other ones, basically. Okay, that's fine. In fact, I'm really glad to see this. So flax, we've already got the pepper. Let's do turnip and maple. Maple's a good resource. Flax would just be phenomenal for us for a lot of different things. And really, we need to just sell wool coats. We have so many. It would be silly not to sell those. Oh my goodness. So if I sold, what, 2 of these? We're paying by 300. Bump that back by 1. We're good to go. We'll trade. We'll say dismissed, and we'll be on our way. We'll have to use that at some point. Okay, pub chicken. Chicken, pub kitchen. Sweet chicken. Chicken and honey. We have chicken, right? Like, I hear them. I feel silly even asking this question. I mean, it doesn't say we do. Do we have chicken meat in the egg pens? We just get feathers, right? Feathers and eggs. I mean, I'm just going to get somebody to work here just because I don't want to look at it anymore. And we'll try to get some chickens in. Okay, have our reed farms finished? No, they're still working on them over here. They've got them supplied, so they're going to be rocking and rolling on those. Again, we've got the workshops here. We can do some good stuff with those if we just had more reeds, you know. We don't need tools. We don't need any of this. We're fine right now. Okay, again, tools are my concern. The blacksmith shops are getting finished. I will upgrade those immediately because I want to make the better tools and put 2 people on them. So we'll do that as well. Everybody supplied here. You're good. Very nice. Okay, so I was focusing on this quite a bit over here, and I probably should continue to do so. Man, I've got spirits over here like crazy. All right, let's take a look at our production. How are we holding up? I built an extra couple of these glass makers to make glasswares. Hopefully they're supplied. I don't know how much sand and fuel and stuff we're getting. It looks like we're a little low on something. I think we're low on sand because you don't need that much coal to produce this. How many people are working here? 3 sugarcane. I know we have a ton of sugarcane. That's not actually the concern. It's the glassware that I'm concerned about. And I know we have a decent amount of herbs as well. We have 10,000 of medical stuff in there as well. So sand is my biggest concern. Look at the schoolhouse immediately filled up. So crazy. I did build that college somewhere right here. It's already got 12 students. It had 1 at the beginning of our episode, just to keep in mind what that's all about. So here we go. We've got the brick stuff over here. I feel like, though, upgrade it to the 3rd level, then do the bricks, right? Like, otherwise, why? Wait, what does it do, though? Better looking and better warmth. Well, I mean, I can't really argue with that. But then I'm, like, putting them out, you know? It's autumn. I don't want to do this in autumn. It's just going to make people cold. They're going to be all over the place. All right, carbon steel tools. Let's buy 200 just to make sure we're good and safe. I am a little concerned about how behind we are. 240. I need 240 of something. Oh, well, then one of those is worth 260. No. Do you have iron? You do not. You have furnace fuel. I don't feel like I technically need it, but I'm a little paranoid, so I'll get 80. There we go, and we'll dismiss, so he can bring us some more tools if we need to. Blacksmith shop is complete. We'll go ahead and upgrade them. I like to use this one because it differentiates the blacksmith shop, and I can see them easier at a glance, Just FYI, that's why I do that. I will go ahead and build this. We can get the other buildings up, and we can still select the other ones. They're almost like little apartments to each other, and we can do the upgrades of the brick. Aesthetically, we won't see the benefit because the tier 3 level will be covering up a lot of that stuff. But they'll still get the warmth, which will make it better and easier on our furnace fuel. Excuse me, not furnace fuel, just fuel and things like that. So there's some pretty big benefits to doing that, in my opinion. So we'll start clearing out these in chunks. I don't want to overload our laborers. I know we have 90, but we're a very large town now. We can't just, do that without any kind of repercussions at Blacksmith. And what I mean is a lot of our farms are set to be picked up by laborers. I don't want this stuff sitting everywhere and tying them up forever. It's kind of frustrating. Storage barn is complete. We will immediately do an upgrade there. Again, I'm going to have to retrack these because once they demolish, they become a new building. You have to select them again. But you guys know that. Okay, what are you? You're a farmer, farmer, farmer. This is because of the orchards. We need these orchards to get finished. It's a little ridiculous that it's taking as long as it is. Again, if we get more animals, I'm going to want to fill these in over here. And to be quite frank, I want to kill all of these off. We're putting this at 0. You guys are freaking done. And I want to switch this to something else. But yeah, we're going to just get rid of all these guys. You set that to 0 and let's just start killing them off. Okay, storage barn, please go ahead and upgrade. We've got a lot of things queued up right now. We've got 30 builders and 32 things queued up. That's probably fine for now, honestly. I haven't looked at any efficiencies here to be real. It's autumn and this is not done. That's telling me like this and this makes no sense except for storage. That's not good, and we're going to build a bridge right now to hopefully remedy that for next year. So no, where are we going? Okay, there we go. And stone bridge. I would like to keep with the same theme. There we go. We'll do a bridge like that so we can get these people back and forth a little better. And then where are they storing them? Here in the town tithe barn? It's full though. Are they coming over here? These root sellers I feel like are really kind of mucking things up because I don't know how the logic works. And I guess you could say I've complained about this in the past. Complain's probably not the right word, but I have talked about this in the past that I don't know how the logic works, and I have a feeling it doesn't behave like a lot of people think, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. We always do. Are you full up? Usually this means this guy's full. Let's get 2 more people working this so we can clean up all this mess. Are you full? No. You're almost. Holy cow. And you are. Wow. Man, those tithe barns are ginormous. I love them. I'm glad somebody mentioned it a while back, and we got to start using them. Let me pause. Let's go ahead and save. I'm doing this as an extra precaution. I don't want to lose all this. We've been at this over 20 minutes. I don't want to lose this episode. In fact, I'm not going to go too much longer on this episode because I'd like to get this out and rendered tonight before it gets too stinking late for me. Okay, we're starting to clear out some of this stuff. How are we doing on tobacco? Let's look at the actual finished product, the pipe tobacco, and then the tobacco leaf. We've just had a harvest. We're probably still getting a little bit more in. We'll start at the very bottom because I think it's going to be a little easier to look through. Look at all that sugar cane. That's actually a lot less than we had last year. So we're probably catching up on our supply, which is fine. I'm not stressed about that. We can ramp that up within 1 year. Easy. Very easy. Wait, did I see trade llama? Yeah, you're not fooling. I'm not dealing with the trade stuff anymore. Forget it. Pipe tobacco, where are you at? Okay, here we go. Pipe tobacco, we're almost 5,000. Now, how about tobacco leaf? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. My bad. Sorry about that. Tobacco leaf is at 8,000. So, even right now, we're doing okay. I don't know if we're making more than we're putting out as a finished product, but we'll find out soon enough. I just employed 3 more people here at the Reed farm so we can get those rocking and rolling. Hopefully these guys can continue to make rope. They make a ton of rope. In fact, let's turn this one off and we'll take 2 people off of this so we don't have them going to multiple locations. All right, we've got a trader. Now, I have set up purchases here only for food, but I don't think I have any of these. I don't think I have... No, I have rock melon, don't I? I am almost positive I have rock melon. Rock melon right here. And it does well. 1,000. So we're doing fine on that. Turnips and eggplants, though, I'm pretty sure I do not have. So turnips and eggplants. Oh, I have turnips. We just bought those. Okay, so eggplants. Good to know. Here we go. 1. And you don't purchase spirits. Troubling. All right, well, forget you. I'm not going to deal with that right now. Grapes, 2 people, marked to be picked up. Same thing here. Grapes, 2 people, marked to be picked up. And I have a feeling that I actually will be short by 1. So we'll get 1 extra going here. So those ought to fill in here in a moment. Just give it a second, it'll fill in. So they'll plant the trees and get them rocking and rolling here. So where are you pulling in the grapes? Here, but there's no room because I'm rebuilding all of these. Yeah, the storage always seems to be an issue. So actually, let's take a look. Orchard, you're fine, orchards. You're going to be just fine. We'll see those go away in a moment. I just clicked on all these stupid sellers. Are they even being used? Okay, this one is. That one's barely being touched. That one's being used. This one's not. Why? I don't understand. I do not understand what's going on here. Wait, what was that? Oh, that's a tithe barn. Okay, yeah, we're going to be doing that. We're going to kill those once they're done. So yeah, that's good. And the stone bridge is not complete. That's kind of low on the priority, right? Let's see. What do you have for us? Coats and linen and all that crap? Get out of here. I don't need that. Again, we're still underproducing, but we're actually we're buying food, so we're okay for a while. So that's good. We did buy the iron. Good. Glad to see that. I think one more purchase of carbon steel tools is not going to hurt us. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, we're just going to be clicking up a storm here, aren't we? How many statues do you want? Well, just keep showing me more. Okay, we're going to be over a little bit by 24. What can we get that will even that out a little bit? Stone. I mean, I don't feel like we need it very much, but what about 3 of those? Overpaying by 3? I can deal with that. Get the heck out of here. Thank you for coming. What do you have? Yep, you're done. All right, good. Excuse me. Chapel. How you doing, Wharf and Shipyard? You just make me happy that I see you there. Now, I haven't seen any industry, or I haven't looked at any industries where, like I haven't looked at how much we have. If I have an excess of something, or like if I go to quantity, and then figured out how to make anything with this. I mean, actually, honey with mead production is what we were doing over here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's take a look at this. You are just taking in honey and making mead. And you're making a darn good amount of it too, which makes me think I need more of these. That's the home. This is the producer, but this is making muled mead. Oh, that's right. This is what I wanted to do besides spirits, but it makes me think that they're not going to purchase those either in that trading post, but that's okay. I want to add in the extra one of this. Let's go into the luxury. Pen and peck and hen, right? Okay, so this is the other side. Let's attach this to the home. And you know what? I honestly think I'm going to put another one of these bad boys in here. We could do it like this, you know? Yeah, let's just do that. We'll build this up a little bit more. I like it. I like this feel. It's kind of like a villagey, go there and kind of have the atmosphere feel to it. And look, I was right. It placed all those stupid things. I'm like, it's not showing anything. Ugh, I'm not doing those anymore. Oh boy, that's some weirdness going on there. Okay, food's kind of creeping down. I've noticed that. It hasn't been lost to me. See, honey, we have no chicken. That's so weird to me that we have no chicken. Anyway, killed in a cave in. We really just need a lot of homes right now as well. Look, we've got these guys. They're done. I really should upgrade all these homes. All right, let's upgrade. We'll do the second one as much as we can, and we'll do like 2 at a time. How's that sound? And I really would like to put a bunch of homes in over here as well. Part of me thinks, though, I need to extend this out a bit more. Like maybe go this direction. Let's go ahead and put the roads down. I think I missed a little spot there. That's why I kind of put that little blip of road. And then plantations. Oh, storage warehouse. Look at you being awesome. I want to watch those just to see what happens. Okay, food, plantation. Come over here and we'll do our 15 by 10s. Right? And we'll do that again. And over here. And then we'll just come back again. The same way. Fantastic. We'll let those build. And these homes are getting finished off too. What I could do in the meantime as well for some kind of standard production is we'll get the level 3 homes on all of these guys. That way we're continually trying to house even more people. Even though I haven't increased our food production at all. Yeah, you're just buying. I don't even know why I click on it once I know it's that one. It's silly of me, to be honest. Coffee production, got it. If they're not building those, that's fine though. We're not going to stress about the tobacco leaf. Right. I don't know what kind of homes I can fit in here, but we might as well see what can be fit in here. And I love this look, by the way, but I'm going to do something a bit different. And I'm not going to do these Boston homes either. Boston. I think it's time for the town homes, like the village homes, excuse me. Yeah, I think it's time for these to make an ugly yet triumphant return. You know what? Let's do it right. Let's do it right. I have an idea. Let's go ahead and get these short guys, the small ones first, because they kind of do them in a tiered system anyway, right? There's 4 for now. And they're different widths. As you get to the bigger ones, they're not 3 wide, they're 2. So it's going to be a little odd to see these, but that's okay. We'll deal. We shall deal with these sales when they do, yes? Hello? Don't put the homes like that, Night Ghost. Oh my gosh. I'll stick Norman after you. Oh, please don't. Wool coats, that's right. We need to put some homes over here to deal with this. Inventory, just seriously, all I need is wool coats. Seriously, and like 800 of them. We could just sell the crap out of this stuff over here. And I love these little houses. They're so good. Little country homes. It's too good. Too good to be true. Let's put in a road over here. Okay. Then we'll double this. I love the doubled look. It looks fantastic. It really does. And then I want to just dot some other homes in here. These are nice little country guy homes in here, but not town abode. Where's the country home? Where's the country home? That's a salt box home. You know what? A salt box home looks nice. Let's just put that in there. Right good. You know, just a couple. Somebody's got to work this. Might as well put them up next to it so I don't have to get up too far to get on home. All right, I've got herb. I don't know if I have kale. I have sugar cane. I don't know if I have chickpea. Do I have kale? Do I have kale? I don't know. Let's see. Maple. This should be a challenge all by itself, just getting all these stupid things. You again. 62? Shh. Don't. Shh. Don't judge me. They needed somewhere to live. Chickpea. You don't... These luxury items, nobody will trade seeds for them. But will they trade mead? I don't think so. We're going to have to do something else over here. This is weird. All right, mead from honey. Get going. We're going to need way more of that production. Like you. You are definitely going to be just honey from, or mead from honey. Okay, large smithy is done. Carbon steel, yes please. And 2 people, boom bam. We'll check on you in a bit. Storage warehouse, I'm glad you're done, but I'm not that concerned about you. Large smithy, good job. Carbon steel, again, 2 people, boom, bam. Keep going. We need that limit to be way up there. Let's just put it to 8,000. Like, we're not even close, but that is definitely a massive concern that we have right now that we're not doing. Okay. We don't do, like, much food production over here. There's a lot of this luxury stuff. I'm tempted to add in, like, go this way with the plantations, but maybe go this way with the actual agriculture. But I did talk about just building out homes over here, so maybe instead, look, I already brought in some nomads. I broke the rules and people are going to yell at me, okay? I can't do it twice. The first hit is not really free. Okay, we'll do that, and then we'll go over here. And from here, we will make more farmland. More farmland. Do it! Okay. Yep, let's start with these. We'll start with our normal setup of a 3x2. Okay, we'll do that, and we'll build up all these homes over here. That's what I think we're going to do. Yeah, but how many? 233. What are you doing with me? Stop it. Okay. You have reeds. Look at this. Look at this. Ropes.
What are you selling, friend? Logs and iron. I love it. Thank you. Have a nice day.
I might just buy copper ore. You know, let's buy copper ore just for down the road. We haven't thought about this much. Additional 40.
How about one with an extra for 8?
And I'll take one stone tool. Just keep it in the shop. Engrave it or something. This was the day on the 54th year, early summer of Nomadia Corp. This stone tool was purchased to merely even out a trade. Thus shall it be remembered. Okay, 2 more people here. Make that mead, honey. Make that mead, honey. You just do it. Don't talk to me like that. Okay, you're making muled mead. I love it. Very nice. How is muled mead, spirits, wine, pipe tobacco? You know what? Here, let me pause for a second. Let's go to inventory. I'm going to go to mead and muled mead. Do they just kick it with the herbs? Is that why it's called muled mead? Actually, legitimate question. I have no freaking idea what muled mead is. It seems like it's seasoned and therefore left to like cure. Hold on. Let me think of the right word. I mean, cure's not wrong. Longer? It's like when you take whiskey and you put it in barrels and let it be in the oak barrels more because it gets the flavor. You know what I mean? What if I did 100 here and then even with the muled mead? What are they worth? Well, they have no value to this guy. You could just get the heck out of here. Muled mead's worth 15. Meat itself is worth 8. So that's not going to fix our seed problem here. That's what I'm seeing. So we're going to have to rethink this. I might put in some stuff here on the edge and start getting in lard and start selling like oil or something else. I'm not sure. I just don't know yet.
What are we gonna do?
Oh, you're out of pipe tobacco? Oh my.
The day has come. We made too much.
That's fine. Look, all these homes are getting built over here. We're just making coffee and not doing anything with it. I'm pretty sure, though, does this go into food production? I think people just eat it, but I'd rather, make something out of it and sell it and make more food than having them just eat that raw resource.
That just seems really wasteful, Night Ghost.
All right, guys, I'm going to make a cut here. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. It's been fun. I'll be getting back on track with these and thinking about the next game that we're going to do on top of this, not to replace it. So don't worry. Don't shoot up my mailbox or something.
Just don't do it. Calm down. Everybody just be calm.
Oh, 4%. We got plenty of stuff to deal with this, but man, I was not paying attention to that. So next episode, we're going to be dealing with this. Anyway, thanks again. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll see you guys next time. Later.